Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So, a while ago I did the teardown of the SharkByte system, and I also said that I will release a video talking about my honest opinions about how it feels while flying. So, I want to show you the general setup I used to test the SharkByte system. This is the micro alien frame. This is the 3-inch version. Well, the motors are not that great. I just had them lying around, so I just used those. It's a full kit setup, and my SharkByte VTX is down there on the back, just strapped with a zip tie, and also I used some sticky tape between the VTX and the carbon, and I think this is a pretty okay-ish mounting option. Obviously, this VTX I have is not designed to be mounted on a frame like this, but rather it is specifically designed for use on whoop style frames, toothpicks and so on, but I just wanted to use it in this frame. 200 milliwatts max output power seemed rather okay for a 3-inch frame, so this is my setup right now. My camera mount is quite tricky. If you look at it, it's quite jiggly, and as you would see in the video, I have some jello and I think it's from this thing. The screws are a little bit too long and I just use some silicone washers there and here, and I suspect that this is way too loose and I had some jello. I just need to find better screws or some good washers, plastic ones or even metal, doesn't matter. I don't want to talk more. I will leave you with some DVR footage, and at the end I will come back and tell you my honest thoughts about how this SharkByte system feels while flying. So as you have seen, I flew it in a bando scenario. Don't mind the jello because, as I've told you, my camera is poorly mounted, so it has some wiggle and jiggle into it. But what does matter is the feeling you have while flying it. It's, how can I put it, identical to analog. So the latency is spot on. I just don't feel any latency compared to analog. The image quality sits, in my opinion, right in the middle between DJI and analog. I have some bad things to say about it. First of all, I don't like the idea of changing the channels and power with special board that you have to connect to the VTX itself. I would love to have some sort of serial connection or something similar to smart audio that I can switch channels and power levels from the flight controller. I don't know if that's possible with Betaflight, but with keys, right now I don't have even OSD. So yeah, I heard they are working on some firmware update to fix that, to have OSD with keys firmware. And I suspect it's possible also to change the channel and power level also from the flight controller. I don't like the fact that it's only 16:9. I love 4:3 aspect ratio in the goggles. So yeah, these are the main two things I personally don't like it. I don't know if the RunCam camera is the best for the SharkByte system. I am sure that in the future we will see better cameras for SharkByte, and I personally think that SharkByte has a solid future in FPV because it brings to the table a compromise between fully analog and fully digital, and that gives us very good latency and a non-variable latency which accounts for all the bad feelings you have from flying DJI, at least in my opinion. And I think that racers would be amazed by how good the feeling is with SharkByte. I don't know. I think it all boils down to your personal preference, budget, and so on. These are my honest thoughts and opinion about the SharkByte system. I like it. Yeah. That's the main idea I have about it. I like it, and I hope they will keep improving it, bringing new features to the firmware. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope it opened your eyes to some information. Thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to press that subscribe button if you want more content, and see you next time. Bye.